Your light is not on.
So the reflection of the TV is
Okay.
making your face is very brighter. So that's why I did not take light.
Good and clear.
Okay.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
So wow.
Okay. All right, distinguished Senator Kagiru Gaya, many thanks for inviting us to your humble abode and for this value on our program. All right, we're all aware of what happened back in August with the nationwide protests, and just a few days back, Mr. President, in his wisdom, directed the relevant authorities, the Attorney General of the Federation, to immediately release the several minors and others who were held in custody for about 3 months, given the circumstances that they were allegedly being held in. What can you say about Mr. President's directive?
Well, first of all, we thank Almighty God for keeping us alive to this level to witness so many developments in the country. I would like to personally thank President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his gesture and his kind gesture to release these two minors from the prison or from the custody. We from the people of Kano State and many other Nigerians that their children were kept in prison for this long time. I thank him for releasing them. And then I thank him also for making effort to help the children and their families financially and otherwise for them to survive. And I also wish to thank the governor of Kano State, Abba Kabir, who on his own wisdom also tried to support the children and the family in such a way that they could stand on their own. Because I believe all this is due to poverty, unemployment, and lack of things to do. Uh, these children, some of them really joined, some didn't because from the information we gathered, some just came out of their house and they were held up by the security agents and then expected to be hoodlums or something like that. So I'm really thank President Bola Tinubu for having a listening ear to this problem to release our children because it was becoming like a tense security situation in the northern part of this country, and I do not want anything that might affect or jeopardize his leadership in the country. He's doing the best he can, and we're expecting to do much better in the future for the country to be better than what it is now.
And speaking of the president's administration, it's a year plus now, and a lot of landmark achievements have been recorded. There's been the Northeast Development Commission passing into law that and other developmental commissions. Just give us your take on these great steps that have been taken so far.
Well, issue of leadership, the president is doing his best, but the people are looking at it differently. Once there is nothing in the pocket, no put to it, people don't look at the development being put down by the president. For example, the issue of the Northeast. I was the person who moved the Northeast in the Senate, they moved to creation of Northeast Development Commission. And it was Barrow Jibril who is the DSP now moved a motion for the Northwest Development Commission, which was uh, passed by or approved by the president, and they are now taken up. So I believe these commissions are very, very important. It now will stop wherever there is violence and situation like this. The government comes in to set up a commission that can assist the community in that area. The governors will bring donation, international community will bring donation to help those communities. Because if you allow the state themselves to take care of themselves, they cannot be able to fight the insurgents and be able to help settle their people. So that's the reason why I created the Northeast Commission, and then the senators and all the rest joined me to pass or agree with the bill, and later the president signs the bill. So I know it's very very important, and the president now has to be able to make some allocations to the Northwest Development Commission so that the Northwest can be able to get up on his feet and assist the people who are in this situation of insecurity and even lack of going to their farms to be able to farm, and they don't have much food to eat and so on. So I believe it's a very good issue. The president came up with many things. The only issue the people are talking about is the issue of fuel price. But I believe the fuel price is not the problem. It is the issue of the dollar to our naira. If the president will look at the value of the dollar to the naira, once the value of the naira appreciates, definitely things might come down. And I might suggest that the president, maybe it's not normal, but the president should have a price board, community board, so that amount of whatever people buy from Lagos or Kaduna or anywhere, they can buy it at the same price. There should be a price control board. I'm not an economist, but I believe that will help greatly to alleviate the suffering of the people in this country. But he is doing his best, his ability, and I believe the brighter future will come along the way as soon as possible.
We certainly expect so. And of course, there was the last week the screening and confirmation by the Senate of the 7 new ministers. What can you say about?
Well, the minister has picked up responsible people, and he believes those people will be to help to the government. And he said they should come on board and work with him with the other ministers to achieve success in this country, to be able to solve some of the existing problems. And I believe they can. Uh, we have a nominee from Kano. He is a young man who was the Speaker of the House and the former chairman of state assembly member, and he became a speaker of the state. So I believe he's equal to the task and can do it. So all the rest, and for setting up a ministry for for cattle, animal
Livestock development.
for livestock development, I think it will be able to, because I know some countries in the world like Holland and others, they all believe in creating dairy and animal food is one of the major source of their external revenue. And I believe we can also be able to develop. We have thousands or millions of cows in this country, or cattle. We have pigs, we have cows, we have a lot of things, animals that we can be able to trade and make money out of them and use them for feed to as food to the Nigerians. So the ministry and the issue of this crisis of farmlands and so on, the ministry can be able to handle those crises and be able to have farmer cattle rearer or a good relationship.
All right, distinguished. Obviously, you're a seasoned legislator, and you're, shall we say, on the outside looking in at the moment. What is your general assessment of the 10th National Assembly thus far?
Yeah, I was in the ninth Senate and I was in the Senate for 16 years, and the 10th Senate are doing their best. Anytime there is a change of government, always the situation tends to be different. The Senate President is doing his best, and the Deputy Senate President is from my state and my friend or my brother, and they are doing the best they can. The House, they are also doing their best, and I wish them well in whatever they are doing. And I believe that the budget for next year, they will soon pass it within this year. So I wish them best of luck.
Okay, distinguished Senator Kagiru Gaya, many thanks for sharing your insight with us, and we appreciate your perspective.
Thank you for being here with me, and you are a good journalist.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Keep the effort so that you can be our Larry King of Nigeria.
Thank you very much, distinguished.
Thank you too. Thank you.